M-I-S-E-R-Y, it's the miserable media. M-I-S-E-R-Y, it's the miserable media. It's the miserable media.
It's the miserable media.
Welcome to the miserable media. This is the miserable media. I am Beck and Robert.
I'm Bondi Blue.
You know her from the What's Going Down episode of the Bondi Blue Show.
That's my mom.
And about 5 million other videos on the internet.
About 1,400.
All you do is work. I swear to God. Love this chick. What
Get
is
these
happening?
views.
What's
Which
going on?
translates to-
Hey, y'all. Look. What is up in the workplaces, in the news business? And tell me if you have the same.
Not the pay.
How you love these knee-jerk reactions from news management? You know what I'm saying? Like, you say like an instance where you have a morning show and then you have a noon show, right?
Okay.
And the noon meteorologist wants to call in sick, at 10 o'clock or so or whatever.
Okay.
When they're supposed to be in, and the other meteorologist, never gets told by the management or something like that.
So they go home thinking that their day is over.
Right. So then the newscast starts at noon, and
nobody's there.
Stand by, camera 4, we're going to the weather center and somebody's microphone. Nobody's there. Oh, shit.
Where's
the meteorologist? Oh, shit. Nobody ever told nobody that somebody called in sick, and then guess what has to happen after that? Now, it's your fault.
Right.
It's your fault I mean, you should have known that there was. So now, management makes the call
it's
where
the meteorologist's fault. Let's be clear.
The management makes the call where you physically have to tag team out before you leave. Tag team out.
Yeah, because you got to make sure that your replacement is there before you leave. Like there's a convenience store or some shit. Not a career we went to school for and shit.
This is what you called it. Called in sick for. This is what you went to college for.
Okay. 4 or 5 years in that.
This is what you got. You got your AMS to tag out before your editor comes in. You got to tag each other out before you go.
I got to make sure he
you
here
gotta
before
love that.
I go.
And
even though they ain't got shit to edit right now.
And let me say something about this fake being on call on the weekend.
Oh,
if you are on call at any time, there is a
24/7
payment that comes along with being on
call.
call.
No, we hire you and then you just on call.
You just on call. No, you have to be
We don't pay
paid.
you extra unless you come in.
You have to be.
At other jobs, you have to be paid.
You have to be put on call because the requirement of you is to keep your schedule free. So that is.
So we're paying you for that.
So that's worth something. Now, you can do whatever you want, but you got to drop whatever you want, whether it's saving your mother from a heart attack, or changing your baby diaper, or freaking unclogging your toilet, or whatever it is.
Or mopping up floodwaters.
So when you get called on the weekend and you don't answer, or you get
in trouble,
or where are you, or whatever. I'm drunk at a fucking party, and then you're a bad person because you were never on call officially, just fake on call. What the fuck is that bullshit?
That
you can't
is a way
do that.
for them to get over, because I don't know if that's how it is where y'all work at, but it seems like in corporate America, the thing now is to get over by giving your employees the least that you could give them, and then trying to make them work harder, do more jobs with less benefits. And one of those things when you're in the news business is constantly being on call, no matter what, and having to be called out. And then if you are called and you're sleeping and don't answer the phone, or if you're, whatever, and you just don't see your phone ringing, then you're in trouble.
So what's the knee-jerk reaction to this from the management? Let us know your weekend plans.
Let us know what you're doing every weekend.
Like really?
So we can know if we should be calling you.
You know what? I go along with this. I'm fine. On every Thursday. 9 o'clock, I got a doctor's appointment on Saturday. 11 o'clock, dry cleaning.
That's supposed to be a couple of days of your life that you don't have to plan everything out. If you want me to fucking give you a blow-by-blow of my weekend is supposed to be like, so you don't call me and ask me to come back to motherfucking work? Are you serious?
Give them what they asked for. You want my weekend plans?
All for under $65,000 a year.
Yeah, so you can't do that. Pay somebody if you want to be on call. Show me some news.
Here in Palm Beach County, up the charges against Robert Kraft and the 24 other men swept up in this investigation to a first-degree misdemeanor.
Hey, man, you heard about Robert Kraft Trump's friend, the owner of the Patriots, getting his dick jerked in the Asian spa.
Yes, I did hear about that. He got away with it. It was a part like of a sting investigation that had all of these different massage parlors across Florida. And he got caught in some video, in a compromising situation.
Getting it?
And he got away with it. And it's nothing. I don't even think he got fined by the NFL. And supposedly you can when you do things like this.
But what they're saying is that, the right
smoke
people.
Smoke a little weed.
Just to let you know.
Or take a knee and you fucking ass.
You're out of there. You fucking out of there. But they saying like this would. You know how many of these owners are getting, come on. And they're saying this wouldn't be their just
that was his present to himself. They asked
like,
him what he was going to do after he won. That's what he wanted to do.
But it's like the thing is that the media, is doing it just, because he's Trump's friend and just to fuck with him. And
I didn't even know he was Trump's friend.
Oh, are you kidding me? Him and Tom Brady.
I don't like Tom Brady. I don't like Tom Brady.
Trump was seen at the next night after this story broke. Trump was seen
he was at the same one. They deleted his tape.
Baby, they have pictures of Trump with the owners of the Asian massage parlor at some award show. I forget what it was, but I'll put it up there. So so they're saying it's just that they fucking with Robert Kraft. Like most owners get a pass on that. Nobody ever says nothing. But what you doing at the Asian spa getting your dick tucked? I'll tell you this much right now. I go to the Asian spa because I am cheap, and that's why I go to the Asian spa.
He's not.
Listen to me.
He's Robert Kraft. You should be getting bitches that you gotta sign NDAs before they even come to your house.
All right, listen, fellas, listen up.
You getting your dick stuck in a massage pool?
Nobody's getting their dick. Nobody's getting their dick.
Hand job. Whatever.
Nobody's getting a hand job. I mean, Robert Kraft's getting a hand job. No, I don't know what Robert Kraft's getting.
What you talking about?
I'm talking about me at the Asian spa, fellas. Listen up.
Nah, they beat me up. I don't like going to the Asian.
You go to there. Do they?
I've been to one before.
This is what I do. And then So, fellas, look, you can get I guess it'll take women too.
You can relax after, but during it's painful.
Right? Like, I'm down with the Asian spa. You go in and the madam comes out and meets you, right?
There are a whole bunch of them on Manhattan.
No doubt. Give them a call and them out like that. What's wrong with you? So the madam comes out and the first thing I tell them is, look, nothing sexual. I don't want nothing sexual. All right? But however, I'm going to...
Okay, because there are the girls on this side that are down for whatever. But they got the girls on this side.
So you tell them straight up, look, nothing sexual. However, I'm gonna be naked as a motherfucker. Okay,
because who gets a massage and clothes?
I mean, like I don't even want the fucking towel, cause you just gotta get it. I mean, I'm doing long running. I'm sore and shit. You gotta fucking get in there. So I'm fucking.
So I can't put a towel over your ass.
Fuck all that shit, right? Now this is the reason, and they're surprised when you request no sex because they're used to sleaze bags, right?
Okay.
So now you an upstanding person. They're gonna give you that. You know what I mean?
Why can't you say you want sex? Why do I have to say I don't want sex? I feel like
because
that's
it's default. They're gonna it's not default. They're gonna ask you in the middle of it. So if you don't want to be asked in the middle,
love you long time?
Yeah, exactly.
That's terrible.
They're gonna ask you in the middle of it. So if you don't want to go that way, that's what you do. All right. Now look, this is the reason why. Now I first discovered this, I wanted to go to Massage Envy, right? The American, massage parlor, right? Yeah. And they couldn't get me, and they can't just walk into Massage Envy all the time or whatever. So I went and I tried it out the Asian first time, and it was a lovely experience. And I discovered so it's a difference of culture, right? A difference of culture. So in America, we teach, all our women to be very cautious. You know what I mean? There's fucking Me Too and all that shit. Rightfully so.
Rapey.
You better believe.
Stranger danger.
And you better believe I'm teaching my daughter the same way. You know what I mean? But don't you think?
Your instincts.
But don't you think all that kind of inhibits the relaxation process? You know what I mean?
It inhibits a lot of things. I think men now have to be scared, but I think you should be scared because you spend too much time stepping over boundaries that you act like wasn't there. As a woman, I've been sexually harassed at the job.
I can't speak to all.
And y'all know I have.
I can't speak to all these douchebags. I'm the way I am, right? So I go in there and say,
you have never said
and say whatever. So you go up in there and you tell them that, and they give you the good massage, and then at the end, it's gonna be cheaper too. It's gonna be $50, $60 cheaper.
As a woman, I don't want to get massaged by a man because I feel like men can't control what they're attracted to. So there's no way you as a straight man can rub on my body and not have a hard dick.
And
like
this
that.
is to my point.
That's how I feel about myself.
And this is to my point. This is all like based on your culture, the culture that you know, right?
And in my culture,
step into this different culture.
Your booty,
right? Oh, I feel you, right? But step into this world, you know, this different culture, and these women like are a little more old school, where they don't mind, you know, they're not as like,
massage your dick.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, you know what I mean? But like, but up straight up, it's fine, you know, it's all good. But,
I think it's fine if that's what you want to do, but I don't want to go to the spot that does that. At least I think I don't want to go to the spot.
No, it's good. And then at the end they give you the warm bath. They got a warm. You don't get that at Massage Envy.
I've never been to Massage Envy. I only go to Belladonna and the Ritz Carlton. But when I went to the Ritz Carlton, I had a bath one time. That was very nice. That's
the shit. So after the first time, I thought like. So I didn't know that I had to go in there and say no sex straight up.
My spa experience is very important. I do not slack, and I only go when I have the montees to pay for exactly what I want.
So
which is usually $250 plus.
All right, look at
90,
you. Watch
okay, 80 to 90 minutes,
baby.
Watch
baby. Damn, I'm trying to fucking get away with $60 and then a $20 tip. I mean, that's why I passed on the tug. I'm not getting the tug. You know what I'm saying?
It's much cheaper to keep up.
But the first time this happened, I thought I was, I was proud of myself for refusing the freaking. I'm a loyal dude. So I love women.
He was proud of himself for doing the right thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not proud. I mean, yeah.
Men are so simple.
I don't think of it that way. Simple. Actually, I shouldn't say I was proud of whatever, but I thought nothing of it. So what did I do? I thought nothing of it to the extent that I'd go home and let the wife know what happened. You know what I mean? Look,
I got a massage. And the bitch asked me if I wanted to get my chain, yanked, and I was like,
no, I'm good.
I'm straight.
But it didn't go as planned. I mean, don't you ever fucking go there again, is what I fucking got. So now I told her, I gave her the wrong place, and I'll go to a different place or whatever. There's a million of them.
Yeah,
I'm just saying shit no more. But that's a good ass cheap massage, and again, I need to be naked as a motherfucker.
If you want to get beat up, the times that I've been massaged at an Asian massage parlor, I felt like they were beating the shit out of me. I don't like nobody beating the fuck out the bottom of my feet. I don't like all of that. Like,
all right.
I was physically relaxed after, but it was like, you know how when you go through pain, your body relaxes after the pain is over? That's what it felt like. I don't want that. I like to be relaxed and massaged and tingling all in the fucking head when I get a massage.
I hear you.
I like my tingles.
Look, man,
mine tingling, this ain't working.
There's good shit at the Asian spa, but to finish this story, fuck Robert Kraft.
Yeah.
Welcome to your new day, and we do begin with breaking news because moments ago, Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders announcing that he is getting into the presidential race.
Brittany already starting to talk about the goddamn presidential race of 2020, and they all starting to run and shit. So we got all these candidates coming out of the woodwork to run for president. And one thing's for sure is that it looks like it's a presidential race. It's going to be the capitalists versus the socialism. That's all.
Okay, no, I'm glad you brought that up. Can you please give me your definition of what socialism is?
What they call in socialism is to tax you at 70%, right?
Is that what it says? Because it says here, socialism is an economic and political system where the ways of making a living are owned by the workers who run them and the people who depend on them, meaning the value made belongs to the people who make it instead of a group of private owners. That sounds like something I would get down with.
Oh.
So I'm trying to understand what the definition of socialism is that people think it's so bad.
You realize that they guise it as the people own it. Damn, that's gone. The people do not own it. Okay? The government owns everything. I swear to God, you're killing me with this, man.
You proved me right.
Nazi Germany, it was the National Socialist democratic freaking whatever, right? They were socialists. Communism is socialism. Socialism is a form of communism where you're not allowed to own anything. It's just what's coming in the long run. All right? So like AOC is out here.
Okay, so when I'm viewing it, I'm seeing it as you're saying that they can't be a 1%. You're seeing it as they're saying that not any one person can own anything and that everything has to belong to the collective, and then there is always one person that is ahead of said collective.
Everything.
Gotcha.
Everything is government owned. You're not allowed to own
that?
anything.
I think that was a good breakdown.
But this is communism, okay? This is what we were fighting. This is what Venezuela has, North Korea has, China has, Nazi Germany has. Understand? All right?
Places we don't go.
Cuba. This is what communism is. What the hell are they teaching us in school, for God's sake? Okay?
I know what communism is.
You're not allowed to own anything. You can't
Socialism
make. You
is
can't
where I
make no
was,
money.
a little
Okay?
confused.
You are designated a job by the government. Okay?
Okay.
You are given a certain. You are given a place to live. You are given food and shelter. What does that sound like? Slavery.
Like slavery.
There you go. You have to do your job every freaking day, okay? And for the same thing, nobody can make more. Where's the motivation to work, right? Everybody starts slacking off.
Right.
And then the corruption sets in where the government is just keeping everything.
And then eventually they're going to be
it's
beating
all
you
just
to make
a cycle
you work,
of
because there's always
everything,
somebody that's not going to do this shit.
Now, socialism, we're just going to say, as opposed to you can't own anything. Sure, you can own shit, but we need to take 70% of your income, okay? We need, or we're going to take 50% of your income. We're going to give you a health care.
I'm not comfortable with the 25 that I feel like they're taking out my motherfucking money.
We're going to give you health care. We're going to give you education.
Y'all don't supply me with
we're going to give you all your education. We're going to give you all your health care. We're going to, give you food stamps.
Nobody Medicaid.
Well, that's what it is, baby. That's what socialism is, okay? And they call it democratic socialism. And look, I started the presidential. Bernie's running, right? And Bernie's going to be a big thing, okay? And last run.
I think it would be cool for how it to be back in the day when the daddy owned Walmart, and that's when the people who worked at Walmart owned shares in Walmart, but it still had one private owner.
Word.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I was like, why couldn't this make sense? Because that's how I was thinking about it.
So Bernie's up in it, and and I was a Bernie supporter. Out there, the things I love about Bernie, and then there's the social.
I mean, no, there's nobody perfect. Like, nobody you're gonna like everything.
I know, but you gotta understand that this socialism is crazy. And then AOC can't run for president, but AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
No.
Alex Ocasio-Cortez. You know her. You don't know that. She's a freshman congressman, the young congressman, right? She's like the
the pretty one that was dancing, dressed in all white and stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So she can't run for president, but she's like Bernie's, like sidekick.
Why can't she run for president?
She's too young.
She's too young.
She's 28 years old.
I still don't understand why there's an age. Why do you want people to be
decrepit
and old in order to be president?
She's like the excited young worker that comes into the naive worker
that she's
excited. Oh my God!
Give it about another 15 years.
And I tell you what,
you're gonna hate your fucking life.
And she doesn't mind sounding stupid at all, right? She's the one that was pushing this Green New Deal. So she came out. She said the world's gonna end in 12 years. Did you hear about this?
No.
She said the world's
a good thing I haven't gotten pregnant.
She said the world's and then she said we shouldn't be having kids. Because the planet's about to die in 12 years because of the climate, and we got to address climate change so much. Then she says,
take a lot of steps back on climate change.
She says, then listen to the scientists, and the scientists say if we do everything, completely switch off of oil, stop all greenhouse gas, we could change the planet 1 degree in the next 100 years. But your girl said that it's going to be 12 years and we over. And you have to give up 70%. She's the one that said the 70% tax plan was included in the Green New Deal, which they voted down in a day at the Senate. Anyway,
70%,
other people.
What did I say?
Other people running for president. Beto O'Rourke. You know this fool?
No.
Beto O'Rourke with his hands flying all over the place. You know this damn fool? You haven't heard about Beto?
I'm looking him
His
up.
name is Robert, by the way. Robert O'Rourke. He's a good Irish boy, all right?
Oh, sounds
Dude,
rapey.
Oh my God, look at your boy, right?
Looks rapey.
Hey, he's right. Dude, he's big time. He's on the stage, you hear me? This isn't like just some dude, but he wants to give you reparations.
Blue colors.
So, this is an unemployed son of a Republican judge
that wants to give black people reparations.
That wants to run for president and give, with my white privilege, I will end white privilege forever and free all the brown people. Holy shit. Are you kidding me with this? I think people are seeing
he sees himself as a Kennedy, doesn't he?
Dude, this dude right here, and he talks with his arms like
Let me tell you something. I'm a firm believer in people show you who they want you to see, and anybody, if anybody's good at that, it's young white men. Okay, especially if they're in politics, they show you who they want you to see, but behind closed doors, there are a whole bunch of girls in the basement. So I don't really trust anybody yet, and that's why I don't know any of these people.
Daddy's a judge, was arrested buku as a 16-year-old, 18 or whatever, got off, wrote some really weird shit, right? Some really fucking like...
I'm looking at his Wikipedia page.
I forget what it was. He talked about running over fucking Jewish people or something. I don't know what the fuck he did. But then he was like, I was 16 and I was stupid. And then the next day he said 16-year-olds should be allowed to vote. Thank you. And you just prove it. Hey, have fun seeing Robert.
Oh, I love when they do this. They roll up their sleeves. They roll up their sleeves
God,
so
this
that they
dude,
look like they're working hard.
I swear to God, dude. Yeah, that's your boy. That's your boy Beto. Because everybody's got to have a cool name now. He can't be Robert. Right. They got to make him seem like he's Mexican. So he's Beto.
And he's all tanned and shit. He like hella tan. Like,
you seen this dude?
He hella tan.
Andrew Yang. He's this Asian American billionaire that's running.
Oh, I definitely don't want another rich person.
He wants to give every citizen in America gets $1,000 a month. So that's like,
if we could afford to do that, that'd be great.
So that's like real deal. I mean, that's some socialist ass shit right there, right? To give out
Nah,
money for nothing. Money for nothing like that.
It ain't for nothing. It ain't for nothing. Your life, the fact that you're a person, the only reason that the United States is able to do the things that they do is because they leverage the lives of their citizens against the shit that they need. So at the end of the day, our lives are worth way more money than they're allowing us to have. I mean, it's still some form of slavery and a mindset that you're expected to get a job, work, all day, every day, work yourself into a fucking early grave, don't do drugs and don't drink alcohol. And these people are criminals, but everybody else is regular. Like, all of this bullshit. It's all bullshit.
Cool.
It's all bullshit.
I agree.
Bullshit. And I don't want another rich president, so Andrew Yang goes sit his fucking ass down somewhere.
But he's like, he's Democrat, but he's outside of politics, wants to give a G a month.
I don't know if they're ready for an Asian president. You know how Asian people are.
Well, and I'm kind of torn because in this angle, he explained, I kind of learned something. He takes the angle that it's not job replacement. You're still gonna have to work. $1,000 ain't enough to live on. You know what I mean? And it's for AI job replacement. You know what I'm saying? Like all these jobs that we're losing because of automation, and then the future of AI and technology. I mean, we're gonna be losing a lot of jobs.
Yeah, but that's why I'm in entertainment.
But you're talking about giving out a lot of money. You know what I mean?
Right.
And all that.
No,
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know if we have enough money to do that because we had $1 trillion deficit from what they tell us.
But that's an example of like a socialist policy to give out. Just so you know. Yeah, and the thing is like. When do they stop? You know what I mean? Like it just grows and corruption sets in and the government starts keeping shit. You know what I mean?
They're already doing that. It's already cool.
I know. Biden's probably going to run with his fucking ass.
Biden, I don't think so. I don't think he is.
With his,
everybody's dead. Go to sleep. Go lay down.
All right,
go rest your soul.
Stay home and make out with little girls. That's cool.
Oh, is that what he does?
Oh, you seen all the videos? You ain't seen the videos online? All of him making fun of the girls? What does that mean? 3 minutes? 20 seconds? 3 minutes? What does that mean?
30 seconds.
30 seconds? 30 seconds. All right.
I didn't see the thumb. I'm sorry.
And then who else? Kamala's probably going to run.
Yeah, she is running. She is running. I don't think she will win. They're already trying to pick apart her blackness, for Christ's sakes. So I don't think she's gonna win. But I don't want to be negative, And if she gets in, great. Nothing is. I feel like for the most part, nothing can be as worse as it is not.
But then it's 20 on the. I mean, it's just Trump on the other side, and choose wisely. It's your whole identity for the next 3 years.
Yeah, true that. Choose wisely. Who you voting for?
Fox News alert, an explosive college admissions scandal has landed 2 Hollywood actresses in big trouble with the law.
Brittany, tell me about Aunt Becky's fucking sexy ass, fucking committing crimes and shit. Criminal ass Aunt Becky. It makes it even more sexy.
Felicity Huffman. Her and Felicity Huffman, and I'm sure some other rich parents paid for their children to get put into Ivy League colleges, and I just kind of feel like, how are they going to continue to pass classes if they dumbasses couldn't get in the school in the first damn place? Why waste $250,000, Becky? Massimo.
I'll tell you what.
Your jeans in Walmart now.
I'll tell you why, because it's not enough to just be white. It's not enough to just be, you know, rich, white, and privileged anymore.
No.
They want to be in that ruling class.
Yes.
And you know how you get in that ruling class?
Being friends with the president from college.
Ivy League, too,
Ivy
boy.
League.
Yale. That's where
Except
the Bushes.
for the one you got now.
You know, the Bushes. Yeah.
Yes.
Look, Harvard.
Clintons.
All of it. That's
Obama.
where. This is where.
I mean, I don't want my president to be stupid. I want my president to go to one of the best schools, but I want them to actually be smart and not be paying for their fucking, certificates and shit. I don't want them paying for their grades because they become doctors and lawyers and don't know what the fuck they doing, and then people's lives are at stake. I'm Becky. What the fuck is wrong with you? I hope your daughter wasn't planning on doing anything of real value in this world.
Aunt Becky, you freaking. I tell you what, boy, I just want to thank Aunt Becky for all the, mental material of
And
my
the life
adolescent
lessons.
in my adolescent brain, which was raging, back in the day, and and she's aged like a fine wine. She's right in that element, that
Luke, man,
boy.
boy.
Hey man, love a MILF, you know what I'm saying? And she keeps on going with me, so when I was like 12, Aunt Becky, she was in her 30s, Aunt Becky. And we get on there, she's like in her 50s, she looks beautiful. And I love me some older women. If you're like, but your wife is your age. Like, yeah, you don't catch them like in the middle of their MILFhood and only get the second half of the MILFhood. You know what I mean? You got to get the whole extent of the MILFhood. Like, yeah, I'm married right away she's entering
all of this
MILF status and get on that. So I want to look at the elder. I can look. Hell yeah, I'd be nothing without my eyes.
She is nice looking, but there's crazy behind those eyes. There's crazy behind
Love
those
you,
eyes.
Aunt Becky. Thanks for everything you did with your criminal ass. What else you gonna do, criminal ass, girl? You want to break some laws?
But they got a whole bunch of Black and Latino moms that's in jail right now just for lying about their address to get their children into better schools.
What's gonna happen to her? She gonna nothing.
She gonna get off. And just like I said, but they got Black and Latino moms in jail right now for lying about a fucking address. And she paying $250,000 to get her kid into a school they didn't get really accepted. Really?
I don't know, man.
Really?
You gonna forge some documents,
You could jump off a Full House as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, that's right. You have the nerve to talk about Mexicans coming over forging documents
That's
for a better
another thing
life.
I can't stand.
And then you gonna forge some documents.
Why we bring up like the Mexicans are like, oh, they're gonna come over here and do all this terrible shit, like white people, Black people, Asian, everybody that's already a fucking American doing terrible shit every day. What the fuck? Being Mexican got anything to do with it? I don't understand that. Oh, you're an immigrant, so you must be coming with fucked up shit, on your mind. But all of these murderers and child rapists and shit living right here in our backyard. Y'all don't deport the child rapists when they get out of jail, do y'all know? Y'all sit them in a school area and have them a nice little house on the corner like Sandusky. Fucking back of the school, right next to his house. Rhythmic slapping noise.
Sandusky, that's who you want. The ruling class. Aunt Becky, be happy with your privilege.
She already got money. Your child don't need to be smart. Her child wanted to be on YouTube. Her daughter is on YouTube, and her daughter apparently had like some deals with Sephora and shit that she lost because this story came out. So it's only because of Aunt Becky's ego and wanting to feel superior to somebody that you want to put your kid into a school that you know she don't want to go to. She ain't give a fuck about high school. Why you think she care about going to Harvard? Girl, Yale. Stanford.
Actually, she was. It was USC for Aunt Becky.
She was USC
which is
too?
not an Ivy League school. The other ones did the Ivy League. Aunt Becky's like trying to fucking be like, if you're gonna go in for real. You're gonna go in for USC? You kidding me? Ricky got into USC for God's sake.
Ricky did get into
Ricky,
USC.
fucking kidding me? What's her real name anyway? Aunt Becky. What's her name?
Lori Lawlin. Lori Lawlin.
Fine. What is up with this trend in local broadcasts where you're going to put your young professional women in spandex and exercise their ass right in front of the screen? What the fuck is this, man?
It's a good noon show. I mean, I think a lot of people was watching the newscast to see it.
This this is what you do now? I mean, are you seeing me? What's the guys on this? This is
Work
journalism
the
now.
boots.
I tell you what, are you kidding? Look.
It is journalism.
You
This
always-
is how we working out.
My ass, this
it's
is
a
bullshit.
story about working out. This how you do it.
Oh, come on now. You're gonna have those. I mean, these are the same people that
Are
breakfast.
you really complaining about
I'm not complaining
asses
about
and
it.
spandex?
Come on, baby. You know I am fine with sex appeal all over the screen.
Because they don't give it to us.
But you're gonna come to me and report about. You're gonna report about toxic masculinity. You're gonna report about Me Too movement, and then have your beautiful meteorologist,
You can look,
traffic
but don't
girl,
touch.
reporter,
Me Too is touching.
extras. These are
can
professional.
look.
These are professional women, baby. I mean, look, I'm fine with it.
Professional women work
Listen
out
to
in
me.
spandex.
That's fine. Hey, professional women, have some. This
We
is
supposed
what
to
you.
work out in a
Babe,
cotton?
bullshit. This is what you need to do. Tell your fucking news director boss to go fuck himself, right? Get you an Instagram account, a pay-per-view Instagram account. These motherfuckers will pay you $100 a pop to watch your ass do the same thing you're doing on your local. Wait, who gives a fuck that it's the local broadcast? You know they love that they're on TV. They love that they are. Everybody has them, Brittany. Everybody has them, dude. And for some reason, where's the man? Where's the good-looking man working out? No, it's never the fucking man, motherfucker.
No,
don't you think there's some fucking
here taking
women
pictures of
or
burgers and shit.
Yeah, don't you think there's some fucking?
He's doing a food
I swear to
vlog
God,
on his channel.
I mean, it's unbelievable, dude. Look, these motherfuckers will pay you to do the same thing that you're doing on the newscast.
Yeah.
Why you gotta think like glorify your just because it's on broadcast? Do it on the internet. More people will see it. I mean, I just
More
don't
people
understand
see
this.
me.
Oh man, everybody loves news bloopers. And fuck ups on camera and all that shit, dude. Nobody loves them more.
Funny looking eyes.
Than people that
all
work
kind
in the
of shit.
business, that's for sure. I was lucky enough to see this gem on television, and the DVR freaking granted us the ability to bring it to the world. I ain't never heard. I mean, I've heard people fight on camera, and people accidentally curse all the time.
Yes.
But I've never heard somebody correct the curse by repeating the curse. Roll the motherfucker.
There we go.
With a 7-inch screen, and I thought for sure I was going to have trouble getting my cock,
Not my cock, Brittany.
Not my cock.
I-
Not my cock.
I'm not talking about my cock. I would never talk about.
You know why?
I
'Cause you
never-
know what he doing. He's taking dick pictures. Okay, trying to make his dick look bigger because he's using his iPad. So he's sitting up there like this, taking pictures, sending it to people, putting it in their DMs. You know what he do on the weekends
What?
and at night?
Not my
Using his
cock.
free nights and weekends.
I mean, like, fuck. I'd never say fuck. Wait, I never. Why would I say fuck on television?
I said it again.
I apologize for saying fucking bitch and fucking titties and fucking
cock.
dick and
Don't
ass and
forget about
cock.
cock.
Not my cock, bro.
Cock.
Not this.
Cock.
Not this.
What about this
Like,
cock?
what the fuck?
My cock. Oh my God, I can't stop saying cock.
Shit. Roll it again for the people.
with a 7-inch screen, and I thought for sure I was going to have trouble getting my cock,
All right, y'all, that's it. That's all we got. We ain't got no more. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. It's your girl, Bondi Blue, and
Brett Growl. I'm Brett. Thanks for joining us. Follow us at Breck Row, at Bondi Blue. That's where we'll talk back to you and shit. You can see all of our pictures and pictures that we be posting of each other and all that shit. It's a fun time. Get outside and help somebody.
all right now.
And then after you help somebody, there ain't no need to go post on Facebook about
No,
how you
don't
help
tell
somebody.
us. Just do it.
Messes up
Like
the
you
karma.
used to do.
It messes up the karma of
Pass the
everything.
peas like I used to.